Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you, so thank you so much for joining me today. So today is the 2nd of November 2022. It is a Wednesday, the day of Mercury, the day of Vishuddha chakra, the throat chakra, the day of Archangel Raphael. So healing, communication, health. Those are all things to take into account today. The moon is in Pisces. There is no major transits today. I think we're just kind of like navigating this Mars retrograde in Gemini. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting, but good nonetheless. So I'll dive straight into the reading. I'm reading with the El Dios de los Tres, and I'll be clarifying with the Astro Soul Oracle deck. And I'd just like to take this moment to thank all of my returning subscribers and all of you that comment. So much love to you all, honestly, you really make my day. And for all of my new subscribers, hello and welcome. So good to have you here. It really is wonderful. For those of you who are enjoying my readings and would like to dive deeper, I am available for personal readings. You can get them via my Etsy shop. That's the only way you can get them. And make sure that you don't reach out in any other way. You can also email me if you wish directly. But those are the only two ways that you can get readings from me. So do check those out. You can also donate if you're feeling generous. And I do also have my Amazon wish list below. Anyway, in the description box. But with that being said, let's see what the cards have to say. I really love this deck. Like, the cards are so tactile. I love it. I love the size, the Furnier decks. But the cards are a bit crazy. Like, okay, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Two of Swords. And the thing is, because the cards are smaller, I go a bit nuts with that. So I end up pulling quite a few cards. The Seven of Cups. It's good because lots came out. Okay, there's loads reversed here. The Magician reversed. I was going to say, somebody doesn't know what they want. Strength reversed. Wow, all right. Two of Pentacles reversed. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. We've got two sevens. The Lovers. The King of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Pentacles reversed came up yesterday. The Queen of Swords. And the Emperor reversed. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Okay. I might need to switch on the light because the light is fine for you guys, but for me it's just quite difficult because of this. So bear me 1 second, my loves. So my friends, I haven't done that for a long time, where I've had to not only rearrange everything, but also because there's so many cards and this deck is quite difficult to read with because the meanings on the cards are very different to what's on the cards, even though the figures on the cards are very different to the meanings, so I have to kind of translate it. But what I'm getting here is that there's a big sense of deception that's gone on here. It's almost like somebody has thrown the wool over your eyes, has decided to intentionally. They may not be, and it's interesting, they've done it with a sense to bring an illusion and to control. But I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't conscious of it. So even though the intention is there to control, whether or not somebody is conscious of their behavior is a different kettle of fish altogether. Now, what does that mean? That means somebody who's not aware of their behavior, and I mean in the worst possible sense. So somebody that may not be able to, like, who's displaying themselves as a King of Wands, but actually is becoming the Magician reversed. And the Magician reversed is somebody who wants to manipulate and also do it under the feign of really making it seem as if everything is just beautiful and wonderful and happy, joy, you know? I'm not very happy with this energy, to be honest with you. I don't really like it. This is somebody who really rates themselves as a King of Wands. They empower themselves by disempowering others. And when I say they're not aware of it, they are aware that they're doing something that is quite... It's very narcissistic. This is narcissistic energy for sure. And with this double Emperor reversed and also the Magician reversed, this means that there's been some issues in childhood that have encouraged this person to behave like this. But they believe that they are this King of Wands. But really it comes out as the Knight of Pentacles, where they promise this kind of idea of a stability. And the Two of Swords here kind of shows you that your intuition tells you very much so that you have to not entertain, or you have to be careful with what you do around this person, because they disempower. They really disempower. It's interesting because I can see ghosts here. So this may be somebody who was around and then they just like left. You've also got the Seven of Pentacles here reversed. And there's almost a sense of like building something, but then the thing that was built is actually not really anything tangible. They may have tried to strike up some kind of partnership with you. And it's interesting because they kind of think that they feel that you are, or they're making you feel like they're making some commitment to you. It's a very, very precarious situation. And then you've got the Two of Pentacles as well. So you've got Two of Swords, which is stalemate and not being able to move forward because you're stuck in a position where you can't really move and you can't like go here nor there. It's like you're being chased by a lion and you're about to jump into a lake, but then in the lake they've got crocodiles. That's what I can see. So you're going to have to learn how to do something really, really crazy. Two of Pentacles, completely imbalanced and overwhelmed kind of feeling from this. Then we've also got the Seven of Cups, and then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Cups, this sense of illusion, this sense of dreaming, almost giving you the idea that you've got more options than you do have. So it's a sense of entrapment that's going on. This is really quite dark reading, to be honest with you. And then you've got the two sevens, and then you've also got two tens as well. So you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is reversed. So that says to me that you know what's like. I don't know whether or not this reading or something has enlightened you to what is actually going on. What I see here on the moth, I see the eyes on the moth, so the moth can see what's going on, or there's an ability to see, rather than be kind of in this illusion of this Ten of Cups. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling, and I'm feeling that this is like this is unconscious patterning. This may be on the side of the person that's doing it, so they may not even realize that they're doing it. So sometimes so this Ten of Cups will be the image that they are putting across, and also the King of Wands. The saving grace in this entire reading is the Queen of Swords here. She's telling me that because you can see this, because you can see this facade, masquerade. It really is a masquerade. I just remembered that's a garage track by one of I was listening to this track called Woman Trouble, which was an old garage track back in the day in 1999, and I used to love it. And I was just recently listening to it, and then I just there was the singer from that track. He also only made another track. He didn't really become that famous, even though the track became really famous. Everybody liked a singer called Craig David, who is known as to be really, really famous. And he's come back. But this guy, Robbie Craig, he sung this song called Masquerade as well, which I've just realised. I'll have to listen to that and think back to the kind of memories that are associated with that, to think about that. But off the cuff, thinking about that, the whole time of me in that space was that you had to put on a front. You had to pretend that you were something that you weren't. You had to put it across that you know that you were sexy, bubbly, gorgeous. You were like this thing that, you know, and I was really young. I was 19 at the time, showing my age now. And, you know, I just think this is a masquerade, and it's so synonymous with these cards. So all I'm saying is watch out for this person, because whoever it is, and also, you know, just remember, energies flow both ways. So this could be an aspect of yourself. There could be something that you're doing, you know. I don't think it is you, because you know, a narcissist wouldn't really look at themselves. But narcissistic kind of dynamics, yeah, I don't know, it's definitely not you. I just wanted to just be aware, because, you know, energies can flow. So you could see it like maybe 2-3 removed from you. You could see this in a relationship that's like, you know, not maybe yours. You know, like maybe you can see it in relatives or something like that. So it might not be directly on you, just to make you aware, but it might be something that, you know, you become aware of, particularly with that strength reversed, because that you might be able to see where someone is disempowered and they're in a relationship with someone who's disempowering them and providing them with some kind of like dream, and then they're not building anything, they're not doing anything. Like, it's almost like it starts, it seems like it's okay and it's good, but then it just like falls away. Yeah, this character, whoever it is not a very good character at all. It's very two-faced, it's a very horrible energy. I don't like it. So this Queen of Swords, though, is the one who will be able to kind of bring the clarity to the surface. Let's see what the Astro Souls have to say about this. Okay, we've got 3. We've got Pisces, we've got Gemini, and then we've got Libra reversed. Wow, what do you remember when I was I don't know if I might have deleted that edit, but I was talking about Libra, and about how I like, even though it's an air sign, I don't know, I kind of like think of it a little bit like synonymous with Taurus. Not Taurus, with Virgo more so than anything else. Not Virgo, Venus, sorry. Venus. Because it is Venus, it is Venusian. But even though Libra, because we're speaking about it today, because I usually associate like today with the air signs, but with Libra, Aquarius and Gemini I associate with today, but Libra I associate with a Friday because it's associated with Venus. That's what I was saying. So it's interesting how it came up today. So there is an imbalance here, massive imbalance. We've got like the 2 of Pentacles reversed. That's the main card that tells us that things are not in balance. There's some person here who is taking advantage of the situation and is an energy vampire, and it's this person here. They may be Gemini, or you may be a Gemini. There may have been something that happened around the month of June or something like that that's going on. But also wow, that's interesting. I just got that an ability to be able to like work through this is to mirror. is to mirror the behavior. Like, you know, these type of people who are of this type of nature, the best thing to do is to mirror the behavior. Yeah, mirror the behavior. That's all you can do. Because when you mirror the behavior, you can, you know, it will scare them off. They won't really feel like they can take advantage of you. Or they'll kind of not lock you off. Pisces here also is, I don't know, I just feel like it's the ability to change personality and also to feed dreams, to feed ideas and dreams with that Piscean energy. It's also 12th house, so it's the unknown. Gemini is the 4th house, sorry, 3rd house. And Libra is the, oh, here we go. I think it's the 6th house. No, it's the 7th house. So it's partnerships and the unknown. Yeah, so I think mirroring and also making sure that you just keep on checking yourself, because also this kind of personality will make you think that you're doing things that you're not doing, you know? They'll try and gaslight you. And the thing about Gemini is making sure that you don't, you know, you check yourself and you're like, hang on a minute, I'm not gaslighted. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, my friends. So yeah, that's that sense of gaslighting. So just make sure that you check yourself. Make sure that these personality types are not affecting you. Make sure that you are just keeping yourself strong, keeping your boundaries strong. Because these people will take and take and take. And it's just really important to make sure that, you know, you keep yourself strong. Okay? So a little bit of a warning there for the 2nd of November. But also like, everybody has got narcissistic traits, okay? And just because you call somebody a narcissist doesn't mean anything, because it doesn't need any kind of diagnosis. It's a personality trait. It's not a diagnosis of a disorder. If it's an actual disorder, then that's a different thing. But because this is just like being like that, you don't need any kind of diagnosis. If any of you are interested in that kind of behavior and want to see whether or not you can, you know, look out for that behavior in your life, like if people are being like that, I started listening to a guy called H.G. Wells, who's amazing. Actually, he's actually he says he is a narcissist, and what's really interesting is that I personally would like to listen to doctors and also people who are them. And myself, having worked in psychiatric units, I kind of like understand that observing people's behaviour is probably the best thing to do in situations like this. So that would probably be the kind of advice I would give to you for that. But do check out those 2 channels. You have Dr. Ramani. I do love Dr. Ramani. And also, I think it's called, his name is H.G. Tudor, actually, not H.G. Wells, H.G. Tudor. But I can't remember what he's actually called. Anyway, I think it's the Narc or something like that, or the Ultra, because it's very interesting. Go check it out. Anyway, my loves, bit of a long reading today because it's a bit intense. Then there clearly is a strong message to come out for today, so good luck with navigating that. But otherwise, you take care, my darlings. Thank you for all of your attention, and I'll speak to you very soon.